Hello everyone, this is Luke again, and welcome back to yet another Ninjago video onto their channel today. And by the way, this video I totally did not steal from Overlord 1469. I totally did not steal this. But then again, it could be payback because he kinda quote-unquote stole a bunch of mine. Well, in actuality, I actually gave him permission to use some of those. But anyways, I remember my friend Overlord1469 making a video talking about which of the two pilot episodes, and yes, I said two. I know in some places it came out as four, so I'm not going to be considering the other two ones, which I think were called the Golden Weapon and Weapons of Destiny. Those don't count since they technically don't exist in the United States. Um, so, and we're going to be talking about which of the two pilot episodes between Way of the Ninja and King of Shadows do I think is overall a better episode. And this is going to be a really difficult decision, but I did make up my mind before I made up this video. So let's start off with Way of the Ninja. So Way of the Ninja, we all know, the very first episode of the series. Very nostalgic. Obviously, very, very fun to watch. And I just love pretty much everything about it. Just everything works. And just like with Overlord 469, I agree with what he says. This was pretty much the perfect start to Ninjago. You couldn't have done this installment any better than this. And I don't know, it was just so fun to watch. And, seeing the ninja beat up for the first time was awesome. Um, and seeing them get the first golden weapon and unlocking Spinjitzu for the very first time was also awesome. And the skeleton army, even though they weren't memorable in the long run, they were definitely the perfect starter army with it, even if they were weak as bones. No pun intended. But anyways, I think it's a 10 out of 10 episode, honestly. It's really good. But what about King of Shadows? Does it stack up? Now, King of Shadows, I love as well. I love to death just as much as Way of the Ninja. It's basically a direct continuation of the first episode, which it was. We see, the shurikens of Ice, the nunchucks of the race to get the nunchucks of lightning, and then the last one with the Sword of Fire in the Fire Temple. The Shadow Garmadon fight with Kai and Wu even was great. The ninja flying on their respective dragons was awesome. Broken Voice Jay was funny. And then, especially with Crunch and Knuckle, they definitely stole the show of that episode. And the previous one, to an extent. And the ninja doing the tornado creation first time still gives me chills to this day. And the whole battle between Wu and Samukai was kind of fun. Was very fun to watch. And Garmadon's debut was fucking awesome. And we cannot forget, Father would not want you to do this, brother. I'm so still mystified how they left that line in. Or at least left that version in. I'm still mystified how they didn't see that. And then there's Garmadon's monologue, which is just cherry on top, essentially. And, another enjoyable episode, and easily another 10 out of 10. So this makes things really difficult for me, personally. This was really, really hard for me, since both of these episodes are perfect in my opinion, and I would not change a single thing about them. But this episode, I think, was just more enjoyable simply because there was just more stuff that the other episode did not really have. And that was, honestly, action. And with that in mind, my personal pick for my favorite episode is King of Shadows, is the second one. Unlike Overlord 1469, I actually prefer the second one over the first one. The reason for this, as I said, was because King of Shadows is just more action-packed. I always go by this statement. Way of the Ninja is the more nostalgic episode, but King of Shadows is the more action-packed episode. So that's where I kind of have to, base my decision based off of. I can't really say nostalgia. Nostalgia in this case doesn't really matter, honestly, because both episodes are nostalgic since they are the two oldest episodes of the series. So it wouldn't matter if I choose this one or the other one. So I based it off of action, and and due to the fact that King of Shadows has more action packed scenes, that it gets my pick in this. Not to saying Way of the Ninja is bad by any means, far from it. But I think in terms of that, I'd say King of Shadows takes the easy dub for me. If I could form my hands into the frickin' W. But anyways, which of the two pilot episodes, or maybe in your country, 4, do you prefer is the best one? And hopefully Overlord 1469 sees this. I hope he does. But anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel by clicking on the red subscribe button, and click on the notification button to see every video that I will upload. And I'll see all you folks in the next video. Bye bye!